Alright, got a little bit of work done. I went and added the other little back end that I forgot to add last night. I'm about to reinforce the whole back end, but I wanted to get one thing done before I do that, and that was the engine port or exhaust port or whatever. As you can tell, I got 6 LEDs in the back, and all combined into one just cable and whatever. They're green just like in the anime. I'm going to hook this thing up and show you what it's like. Alright, so here it is on my bed. Here's the engine port. As you can tell, it's coming along just fine. I even made the little engine fairing things that go right here. I haven't attached them yet because I'm trying to figure out if I just have to directly hot glue them or what. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to reinforce the whole top here, make sure it's nice and sturdy. Then build the figure out how. Then actually, probably what's going to happen is I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to build the bottom half, reinforce all that, and then actually attach the little things that go right here, and then the engine pod. Of course, I gotta make the little sleeving for the little winglets to go into. So in theory, I could get all this part done probably tonight. It's currently 3-something a.m. So amazingly enough, I'm not actually that sleepy. So I'm gonna see how far I get before I actually decide to call it. Alright, so sadly I'm out of jumbo popsicle sticks. As you can tell, the box right there is in the trash and it's empty. I was about to add in a few little parts, this little part right here that actually holds in the main wing. But I ran out of jumbo popsicle sticks and I gotta put this thing on hold. But as you can tell, the thing's coming along real nice. I went through and I reinforced this whole area right here. I reinforced the rudder. The rudder does still move, but not like it used to. I temporarily added these little, I guess you can say you call them cooling vents, into this thing to help to give an idea of what it'll look like. And luckily, with the way this thing is designed, as of right now, I can just stand it directly on its nose like this, and I don't have to worry about it collapsing or anything like that. Which also goes to show how stable, how durable I've actually built this thing, amazingly enough. So here's the undercarriage. Oop, give me a second. So here's what it looks like inside. A bunch of wooden reinforcements throughout. Here's the section that the wing slides into. This is what this section is, but like I said, I ran out of popsicle sticks, so I can't really attach it because I have to because I'm basically lining the whole outer edge right here with popsicle stick reinforcement. That way, so I can have something to attach this thing. That way, so when I go to attach some little supports in for this thing, I can have something to attach them to. I also had to go and fix the on-off switch because it was all covered up in hot glue. It wasn't able to move that easily, but now it is. Of course, Y harness for the wings. I'm also going to slice in another little connector area right around here, so that way, so I can give this thing power. It more or less goes, which way is top? This is top. It more or less rests on these two things, but unfortunately it seems like I can't really get the rest. There we go. And it more or less looks like this. Now I have these in temporarily, like I said, so I can get an idea of what it'll look like. I'm going to remove these after I'm done shooting this video. I just have them just buy little simple beads of hot glue, a little dab of hot glue here, a little dab of hot glue there. When I go to properly mount these things, I'm going to put hot glue all throughout the bead right here on both the top and bottom, and make sure these things are sunk in so they won't move around. Let's see. Okay, yeah, forgot about this. This little popsicle stick here is actually what's holding the rudder together. Since this thing's not going to be flying or anything like that, I can just do a simple little job like this to hold the rudder together. And I mean, it's coming along slowly. Oh yeah, but the one thing I absolutely love, let's see if I can do this one-handed. Well, actually, I can do it like this. This area right here where the gun pod is makes a beautiful handle to carry this thing with. So when I go to, out of the two Delta aircrafts I built, this one is going to be a joy to just to carry it around in the convention compared to high-tech aircraft. Since that thing has two engine pods on each wing, it's pretty bulky. This thing's a lot more compact. And like I said, it's going to make it a lot more easier to lug around. With that said, this thing's also a little bit more lighter, so that's another good thing. But then again, I haven't attached everything else. I still got to build the nose area, still got all the extra wiring I need to run everything, and then hopefully properly mount these ends, that way so they're not looking like an ugly rat's nest right here. I still got a little ways to go. I think this little area right here will be like this for only like a few more days, because I think I was wrong about my 20 long spring air link. But for right now, I have a nice little place to rest my two airplanes on. But once I've done stress testing my 20-gallon tank, I'm going to be putting it back on here and getting it all set up again for my little puffer, because that poor guy needs his 20 long back. But with that said, unfortunately not much got done today due to me running out of jumbo popsicle sticks, but I'm hoping the next day or two, depends on when I'm able to get some jumbo popsicle sticks and hot glue sticks, I'll hopefully be back at this thing in a few days. It just depends on when I can get the stuff I need.